Yeah, you gotta put your mic on. Your mic's over here. You gotta put your headphones on. You're just having a rough day today, aren't you, Jake?
Just because I'm pissed.
Pissed off, Jake. Well, maybe you'll shed some truths on something for us here during the show.
I don't feel like it.
The government's lies.
Lab created things.
Birds are not real.
We found the bird forge.
Gay frogs.
We found it.
You found
It was
what?
actually Brian. Bird forge.
Pigeon Forge. That's where they make
Pigeon Forge.
That's where they make the birds.
That's where they make the birds.
Yeah, I had a really good time.
Are we live now?
We are live. I was gonna let people roll in. I didn't do the music. I don't feel like doing the music this time around.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, Jake. Oh shit. God, there's nobody on. Here we go.
Dude, because it's... What time is it?
Hey, Donnie.
We're doing like a 6 feet. Well, it's not 6 feet.
We have
spreading out.
Jonathan is part
Which
of the-
mic are you gonna use? Because that one, if you're sitting there, it's that one over there.
We had 3 viewers and we lost one because Donnie wasn't here yet. Oh, now we're back up to 4.
There you go,
What's
Donnie.
up, Baron?
Anyway,
Dude, his name is like the exact same as
he was
yours.
here for our
Yeah,
show.
we say that every time. We're like, it's Bizarro Brian.
He was here
Yeah.
for our show.
He's my friend on Facebook now.
I'm gonna go ahead and,
I met him in real life.
Thomas, I know you haven't seen it. Johnny, did I show you the commercial that MotorTrend made for us?
Yeah, you did. You
All
showed
right.
me.
All right. And Jake, you haven't seen it yet?
Nah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch the
Can't in the studio audience
cameras.
see it.
Yeah, they're going to see it. We're going to play it right now.
Always ahead of the curve. Sundown Audio, the car audio industry's leading developer of high excursion subwoofers. Sundown Audio products are for the extreme car audio enthusiast, making budget-friendly products all the way up to competition grade and everything in between. Sundown Audio, built to last and to be something you can be proud to own for years to come. Sundown Audio, innovative, world-class car audio.
Bam.
Hey, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
How do we have a commercial and you didn't know about it?
Brian took care of it.
Yeah, I did things and stuff.
I have people.
Yeah. So as I just mentioned, we'll talk about this some other time. I want to get Derek in here and talk about it some more too, because we haven't mentioned this on the show yet. Is me, Derek, and Daniel Powell, along with a couple girls, we went to. Shut up. We went
Sounds
to,
like a bad joke.
We went to Bristol, Tennessee, or Johnson City, Tennessee, to the Borla factory, and they have a studio in there for the MotorTrend network, and it was called the Motorhead Garage, and we were on TV. So that show will air September 19th, and I'll go ahead and make sure I give everybody the link whenever that happens.
Borla. That's the company that Donnie's family owns, right? It looks like Al
The
Borland.
Borland. So yeah, we were on the TV show and had a good time. It's cut into 3 segments. There's my segment, Derek's segment, and Daniel Powell's segment. And like I said, I want Derek in here to talk more. I actually filmed a bunch of shit while we were out there, but that footage is shit because I don't know how to use a GoPro apparently.
Damn it, Brian.
I can still kind of get it, play a little bit, but it's gonna look like trash. Anyway, so my family and I went to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area.
That's where they make the birds.
That's where they make the birds.
With the 5G.
And
CIA.
we went to a place called the WonderWorks. It's a really cool place. It's if you ever seen the upside down building, that's called the WonderWorks. Hey Thomas, can you turn that fan on? It is not. It is still hot in here. And so we go to WonderWorks, and it's pretty expensive in my opinion. And you'd think if you're paying all that money, you can do everything. Well, here's what happened. I was in this line.
I wonder what happened to you, Brian.
Yeah. I was in this line. They have this thing. It looks like a tandem bike, but like a big, thick version of a tandem bike.
Okay.
On a
Like 2 people.
yeah, it's 2
in
people.
tandem?
There is a. It kind of goes around in a circle. It spins, but you have to pedal. So the more you pedal, the more the thing spins, and you can actually do a flip and come back
Oh,
around.
cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It looks kind of scary, honestly. I was like, "Oh, it's a real ride." I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." So I saw on there it says max 500 pounds. I'm like, "Okay, cool. Well, I'm not 500 pounds. We're good." And even if you were to put 2 people together, it has to be no less or no more than 500 pounds, which is cool. So it was gonna be me, and there was this other dude that was standing next to me. He must have weighed less than Thomas. Okay, so he was probably like a $160 at least. How much do you weigh, Thomas?
No.
All right,
162.
at the most $160. Dude was skinny. All right, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna be 500 pounds. So I get up to I'm at the line. Crystal and her son go, and they look like they had a great time. I took a bunch of video, and I'm like, all right, cool. The lady looks at me. She's like, all right, you're kind of big
For you.
She's like, all right, there's a scale. There's a fucking scale right over here with a big number. It shows you how much you weigh. Everybody can see it. So I go. She's like,
Brian won the day.
She was like, how much do you weigh? I'm like, oh, probably around 250. She's like, oh, well, 250 is the max. I'm like, but it says 5. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do my weight. I can't be more than 250.
What did you weigh?
I go on a scale now with my pants on and my wallet in my pants.
Bull crap.
And that wallet's at least 15 pounds.
I was 267. The biggest I have ever been in my life, guys.
Let me explain something to you with that. Louis C.K. did a special back in about
Come on in, Kyle.
2014,
Hey, Kyle.
2015. Kyle!
Yoo-hoo.
And
Got brain freeze from the skis. It was so cold.
he talked about, one of his jokes was he talked about weighing himself, and he was like, why? Why would I ever weigh myself? I'm not doing anything with that information. And then he figured out he weighed 240 pounds.
Yeah.
Look at Louis C.K. and realize Louis C.K. weighs 240 pounds.
Look that big.
And then Brian weighs 267. And then Louis C.K.
How tall is Louis C.K.?
He's a tall guy.
Okay, that makes sense then.
But it's so funny because he was ashamed of the number 240. He goes, you know that the doctor gives you like some equation as to how you can figure out your weight, and then you can figure out whether you're overweight or
BMI,
underweight. He
BMI.
goes,
Yeah,
he's like,
BMI.
I'm pretty sure it's not your age plus 200 pounds.
Right. Well, that would have been that. I wouldn't mind my weight, my age plus 200. That'd be 234.
Well, Brian, if it makes you feel any better, I've lost a bunch of weight.
I know you have, Jake. You gave it all to me. Anyway, what happened is I waited all this time in the line for them to go, sorry, you're too fat for this ride. Now, she didn't say it, but I knew what she meant.
They should just have one of those like
They didn't say it,
like
but
those
they
things
said it.
at the airport for is your suitcase bigger than this, and you have to like squeeze through this thing or you can't get on.
Oh, I just squeezed through. Don't worry.
It's like the carnies that say, you're too, you have to be this tall to ride the ride.
Hey, I
It's
think
like you have to be
Byron's-
this.
I think Byron's right. This is our first show since the show.
It is.
First
We'll
show
talk about
since
that
the
here in a
show.
second too.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Oh, we got to meet Byron Chambliss,
Yes.
my black doppelganger.
Bizarro Brian.
Fuck yeah.
He's pretty cool, Brian.
Oh, he's totally chill
pretty
dude.
cool, yeah.
Yes, you definitely have to come back, Byron. Definitely. And I don't know why or how, but we didn't get you on the show. I like to have fans of the show on.
How did that happen?
I don't know. He was out there. I was in here. Things that didn't work out. And then we were supposed to cut off at a certain time and be done with coming in here. So, plus I had to give the cameras a rest. One of the cameras died while we were recording, so that was fun.
I like it.
So after the
Lame.
show, I did contract COVID along with a bunch of other people here in
Yeah.
this building. It happens, and like I've been telling people, it's gonna happen to everybody at least once. Be lucky you don't have it or didn't get it, but Donnie, you've had it.
That makes all the frogs
You're over
gay.
there not talking. You all right, Donnie?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
So I was sick a week before the show.
With a cold, which you gave to me,
with a standard cold,
which Brian gave to
and
me.
I tested negative during that time. We had our show, then I ended up getting COVID a couple days later,
So you've been sick for like a month.
and then I had COVID for a good week and a half, week and a couple days. Got my negative result. I'm still sick to this day. Like it hasn't. I'm not completely.
God dang,
cleared
Brian, when
out.
you get sick, you're supposed to lose
Brian
weight.
is an
You
ill
gained weight.
man.
I've been eating, dude. I've been eating just nonstop.
This is related to the fatness, not the COVID thing. I think you should do like the cover of the movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Byron should be Arnold, and you should be Danny DeVito.
Yes,
Because he's
Byron,
also like way taller than you.
We need to do this. We took a picture together too. We totally need to do that. I'd be Danny DeVito,
Exactly.
just a fat, nasty, short, white.
And we need to figure out a way to make you look shorter.
Whoa,
relative to him.
whoa. Danny DeVito is not white. He's Jewish.
He's Italian.
What kind of cigar? This is a Padron
He's not
1926
Jewish.
natural.
He can't be Jewish.
I don't know.
He's Italian. I'm Italian as well.
Let me look.
I love Danny DeVito. He does not care.
No, he don't give a shit. He was a penguin.
Yeah, he was.
You know, he ate a raw fish for real during that scene.
That's awesome.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a
Cool.
real raw fish he was eating during that
It's
scene.
been so long since I've watched Batman Returns. It's been a long time.
He said he's in. He's in.
Yeah, buddy, let's do it. I look good in suits, though. You guys can't tell me I don't. You know I look good in suits. I
Big
look-
suits.
Yeah, I look like I'm about to whack somebody. Yeah, I look like a.
I was way off. He's Italian and raised Catholic.
Well, you couldn't even be more wrong if you tried, Tom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had COVID and I worked from home. Thankfully, I have that option to work from home. It's not. I definitely can't do my
Well,
full
I'm glad
job.
you're still alive, Brian.
I thank you. So I didn't have a bad experience with it. I just yeah. Dave,
There's
you wanna
Dave.
come in?
Come on in.
Dave had it too.
They've had it too.
Yeah, Dave got pretty sick though. He's
Ronin on him.
skinny Dave now.
Yeah, we're talking about our experience with the vid.
Well, I didn't get any Rona, so
Still ain't
Yeah.
caught it because I don't trust any of you fuckers. Y'all are all
Dave,
asses.
how are you feeling?
I feel great.
You had to have lost at least 20 pounds while you were sick.
Exactly 20 right now.
You could see
I
it.
had to work for almost 2 months to
Yeah.
lose 20 pounds, and Dave just gets sick over here.
Well, I like literally completely quit eating for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
COVID. I was like not hungry at all.
Now you went to the hospital, right?
I did, but only because I wasn't getting any better after 2 weeks, and I was really afraid I was going to turn into pneumonia because I had that before when I was younger.
Okay.
And it's hard to tell sometimes if you have pneumonia, but I noticed my breathing was getting real shallow, even though I was doing breathing exercises every day.
Okay.
So my wife was trying to talk me into going to the hospital for days, and finally I was like, all right, let's go. And they took an x-ray, told me my lungs were fine,
Good,
my
good.
oxygen level was good, and the doctor's like, here, take a steroid, stop being a pussy.
Did he give you pills or did he give you a shot?
Yeah, just a prescription. I got
Oh.
like 5 pills.
Oh, those are the ones that make you hungry.
Didn't
Was
make
it,
me
was it
hungry.
prednisone? Did they give you prednisone?
No, I forgot exactly what it was.
Prednisone's the one that makes you hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when I was on fucking steroids?
Yeah.
Dude, it's the whole thing about I got done eating my meal and there was still some bean dip left on the
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna eat the waiter when you went to grab it.
So the waiter
I
thought,
remember this.
the
Yeah.
waiter thought I was done eating and I'm over here just eating chips and bean dip, and he took the dish and I looked at him with death in my eyes, and he politely
Yeah.
gave back the plate.
Have we ever told the story with the limes?
Hi, Brett.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
limes?
Yeah, we did tell you.
Oh, okay.
I think we've told it more than once.
What limes? What are you talking about?
The limes
When I got
on
like
Thomas's
7
Street.
limes.
Oh yeah, the guy was definitely gay for you.
Yeah, he totally was. It was
Totally.
pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Thomas's boyfriend at El Paso.
So how are you now, Dave?
I'm great.
He
Yeah.
was building nightshades yesterday. Is what he was doing.
I was killing it. I was got so much energy since losing some weight and eating better.
So I
Me too.
I didn't really have bad symptoms because I was already sick. You know, I took some things. I felt better, but it's been so prolonged for me to get completely better. Like
Yeah.
I still have fluid in my ears. I still feel tired, like more tired than I normally am.
Yep.
And I lost some motivation. I hate to say it. Just I don't have motivation right now.
I lost a lot of sex drive.
Oh my
I
God.
feel my testosterone
Jake- or not
plummet
Jake.
when I had the COVID.
Yes. So
It's coming back up now, though.
relations totally.
Good to know.
I had to force myself, which is not normal for me.
Brian
Not
is
at
a
all.
very sexual being.
So I had to force myself there, which is unfortunate. but-
That's a
I just
lot
thought
of
about
man.
the bee stings. So,
Brian's got this thing where, like, if bees...
can we talk about what you're taking for COVID? Was that? Or
I
do
took
you
a-
want people to know?
I don't care. I'll tell
Okay,
anybody.
so Brian's taken ivermectin,
ivermectin. Yeah.
for COVID.
There's this
and
whole thing about it being
there's
horse whatever.
Well, it
It's
is.
like a horse
It
tranquilizer.
is.
on the
It's
Joe
not a
Rogan
tranquilizer. It's a
program.
dewormer,
yeah,
not a tranquilizer.
horse dewormer.
Anyway, I was like, if Brian finds out that bees, you get like bee stings, it makes your dick bigger. He's gonna
totally
be
would
because
do
we
it.
have bee boxes up at the Jake's property.
Hey,
Noah's gonna go up there.
They actually say that does work.
So he's going to be doing it.
Google it right
Let's
now.
go make a
Tomorrow.
hole in the
Right now.
bee
I'm not
box.
Googling that.
Tomorrow
Let's go
he's
make
going to
a
be
hole in
doing
the
it.
bee
Noah's gonna go up.
That's
there
actually
to
a thing.
But
water the corn.
here's the hardest part, Brian. You're going to have to stay off of it for
That's
a
for
few
you, Dave.
days.
Where can he find new Nightshade V3s?
Dave.
Sundown Retro on Facebook.
Yep. Sundown. Are you? Well, hold on. Yeah, we're all over the place right now.
Yep.
But I did. So
The bee thing is
Bees
true.
with big dicks. Okay, so
yeah. I don't know if I would take it that far, but you know, if I had a micro peen, I might. You know.
You're gonna have sex with a bee box.
No.
Hashtag sex with a bee box.
That'd be hilarious. Brian, what? Or it'd be,
Yeah, Noah would
No,
be like,
no.
boy, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing
What's
to
this-
my bee?
What's this hole in his box for? Where'd this come from? It's all lathered up.
Yep.
With honey.
Brian's the new candy man. Except he doesn't have a hook hand. He has like a hook wiener.
oh my god.
You gotta say his name 5 times on the toilet, and he'll show up.
I think he'll do that now. And then you just hear,
Stung. I've been stung by bees 3 times in one day. One time I ran
Jesus.
over a yellow jacket's nest, and I was stung about 40 times.
yeah, it was pretty rough.
40 times, really?
Yep, we counted them. It was like 36.
Thomas's
37.
leg was all jacked up.
I remember that, but 40 times, dude.
Yeah, my leg was swollen. I looked like I had been in it was bruised. It was bad.
Yeah, there's the machine.
Most of it
Yeah.
was on my my right leg, and then it was all
What's
up
up,
my back
Hunter?
and on the my right arm, my left arm, excuse me, but my right leg.
So about a month and a half ago, my wife was hiking with
My
our
Heidi.
dog at South Mountain,
Uh-huh.
and our dog wanted a stick, but she got into a hornet's nest,
Oh,
Oh
man.
no.
and her first reaction is to try to bite at whatever's attacking her.
Yeah.
So she swallowed one,
Oh.
and it stung her in the throat or whatever. My wife ended up having to stick her hand completely down my dog's throat to hold her airway open because it was closing up, and she had to. Thank God, my wife had been stung there the week before, and had a very strong reaction to it. And her mom, being an ex-paramedic firefighter, she was like, "You need to carry Benadryl on you."
Uh-huh.
So she had a big thing of liquid Benadryl, and she had to pour it down our dog's throat so
Damn.
it didn't die.
Good
Our
Lord.
dog almost died.
Wow.
Super
I bet you went to sleep afterwards, didn't it?
Our dog?
Yeah.
She was fine. She was running around.
Because
Like nothing
Benadryl will
happened.
put your ass to sleep. Puts me to sleep.
My dog's the same way. If you give her like a sedative, she goes nuts. That's like Giovanni and Monster Energy drinks. He just like crashes on them. It does the exact opposite
My
of what
son's
you would
like
think.
that. We give him caffeine to calm him down.
Yeah.
So I don't mind telling people what I took. And it's
I was just making sure, man. I don't want to like spread your business.
No.
Like,
So
He
first,
took-
and,
he took
first,
the
first and
elephant.
foremost,
He took the hedgehog.
I was
he took
already
the thing that they chemically castrate hedgehogs with.
I was I was already sick before I got COVID, so I was already taking a bunch of shit
He's a
in
castrato.
general. I take a lot of turmeric.
hold on a second. I gotta stop. So Brian's like, well, I was sick, and then I took it, and I felt better. But you literally just said, I'm still sick, man.
Well, I have lingering
That's
side
how,
effects.
that's how anecdotal evidence works.
So
I
it
have lingering
didn't-
bullshit.
I bet Brian doesn't
So-
have worms anymore, though.
Yeah, be honest with you, I don't know if it fucking worked, Donnie. I don't know, but I took it because there's some good hard evidence to say this shit works. But here's the deal.
I think it was that pecan cheesecake that really did him in.
Yeah, it is.
That was good.
It was good.
That stuff was good.
So ivermectin, in pill form for adults, comes in these small little 3 milligram pills.
Brian was not taking the horse
A
pace.
250-pound man has to take 7 of them at one time.
So you had to take 8.
I took 7 of them, Jay. Actually, yeah, I did take 8. I took 4 in the morning
A
and 4 at night.
250-pound man has to take 7 is the title of your sex tape.
Brian
too.
has like a little Pez dispenser. It looks like a penis, and he just like pops it open to pop out like Pez.
I guarantee you there's such a thing. I bet you there is.
Get
for,
my
for
ivermectin.
bachelorette parties.
Pez's it's with ivermectin in it.
So anyway, I did take, and I spoke with a doctor, and the doctor recommended that and doxycycline at the same time.
I imagine the doctor's voice was much like the doctor from The Simpsons.
It was.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, it's Dr. Nick.
This is a
It's
true-
Dr. Nick.
This
That's
is
what it
a
was.
true statement.
Let me give you some shit
His
that's
last
for
name was
like
probably Patel.
alpaca amputees. And
So
Brian's like, I'll take 7 of them a day.
Anyway, I took that. I also took a bunch of zinc. I have liquid zinc that I put in hot tea. I have a bunch of different teas I make. So a eucalyptus tea along with peppermint and some other shit to go along with it. I drank that, turmeric, a bunch of stuff, and I felt for the most part better fairly quick. I lost my taste and smell, not completely, oddly enough, but it's been changed ever since. Like I got it back, but it's different. Like things that smell, like my farts smell sweeter now. It's really weird.
We can build him back, but
Even
better.
sweeter.
Yeah, my farts have a sweeter smell to them.
my taste is not 100% normal right now.
Everything's like, some things don't smell at all.
It's
still.
like Brian V2.
Yeah.
yeah,
Bigger and better.
When are we going to get Skinny Brian?
it's gonna have to happen pretty soon.
We have the
Because
technology.
you didn't hear the story. I got denied to go on a ride over the weekend because I was too fat.
What?
Yeah, at the WonderWorks.
You're not even that big.
At the WonderWorks in Pigeon Forge, I weighed in at 267, and the biggest you're allowed to be is 250.
Look at Dave's face.
Yeah,
Bro.
dude.
Look at that skinny guy's face over there.
It's all muscle. 260. So all my fat is right here. The rest of my body is pretty strong. I'm pretty strong, dude. You can't.
That's the worst place to have fat.
267.
But right
My
here is where all the bigness is.
Dave is still over there like he can't believe it.
Bro, that.
When we were doing the truck, though, Brian, like right after COVID, you looked like a dehydrated grizzly bear or something. You were just
Okay,
like,
so-
That is a happy man right there.
So Brian, this
Yes.
is the same
Very
person.
comfortable.
This is the same person that takes a Blue Chew and eats a whole pizza, and then he's like, "Guys, I don't feel good," and then he has to leave work early.
Wait, you took the Blue Chew at work?
No, it was the night before. But I felt,
He needs help lifting those boxes.
but I felt weird ever since. For those that, I took a Blue Chew, did my business. You go to sleep, but you feel weird. You just feel weird.
Actually,
next day.
Brian, what I've heard is if you change out that Blue Chew with Brevecto, which is it's flea and tick medicine,
Oh.
that'll actually
Thanks, dude.
that'll actually do the trick.
I'll take the ivermectin to counteract the heart issues. With the,
Donnie, that really ticked me off, man.
So Corey says people all over the world deworm. That's
Do what?
true, actually.
it is.
It's
Did you
pretty
say
common.
Donnie?
People
Yeah.
in Mexico
Why? What
do
do
that
they
quite
do?
often because they have more
Your
worm
last
problems.
joke
I think a
really
lot of
ticked
them-
me off.
Yeah, some people also shit
I thought-
outdoors,
I thought-
man.
I
That
think
don't
a
mean
lot
we
of-
found a
for a
better way
second.
to do
I
it.
think a lot
That's
of
funny.
folks.
I can get water from a lot of places. I can drink it from my toilet. That don't mean it's right.
Right.
Your last joke caused me to want to flee the room.
Damn it, Dave, and your dad jokes.
Good stuff, Joey Crane.
You are right. A lot of folks do the deworming, but I think they do it more naturally. I don't think they use like a medication for it.
They sell it pretty readily in Mexico.
That ivermectin shit's been around since the 70s, and it's good stuff. It's working. It worked for me.
It's good stuff.
Joe Rogan says it's good.
You
Yeah.
get it at your local Harbor
Joe
Freight.
Rogan is also like a peak human.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in terms of physicality, he's like an
Did he take it?
He's
Yeah, he did.
He's
He
on,
got better in like a day.
He's on TRT.
Brian is 270 pounds.
Thanks. We'll just say 280 while we're at it.
Just round up.
Brian is 398
Fucking I'm
pounds.
300 pounds now.
That was the y'all ruined the joke before I could get to it. Every
got-
time
he's
I
got
was
a-
going to say
a
the number, it was
solid-
going to be more.
right around 70 pounds on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, at least.
It's it's like Jake plus Joe Rogan is one Brian,
Oh,
Pretty much.
and maybe a dead dog or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I weigh more than Donnie, and forever Donnie was always the bigger guy. So
Yeah.
now I'm
Yeah.
bigger than Donnie.
You know what? See, Brian doesn't look that big, but
No.
I tell you when Brian looks really big. When he's sitting next to you on an airplane.
Yeah.
Last
Yes.
time we flew together, I was like, good Lord, that's a lot of man.
He took a picture too.
Yeah, I did. I was like, holy shit.
I looked like a fat person on a plane. Somebody who needed an extra fucking
have
seat.
you ever hugged Big Tony?
He's a big dude.
You can't.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
can just like.
You
I
just
don't
feel
know.
like a little kid.
Trying to hug a tree.
Like, Daddy.
Yeah,
What's up, Wednesday?
that's a big man.
Yeah, big not Tony is a big guy.
Big not Tony.
Not big, not Tony.
So-
not.
For those that are watching, have
Small
any
Tony.
have any of you ever been denied to go on a ride either due to your
Joe Rogan wishes
When
he
I was a little
5'6".
kid and I didn't meet the height requirement.
right?
That's the last time.
Joe Rogan's like 5'2". He really is. They just don't want you to know.
It's just not
He
fair.
is pretty
guys.
short, yeah.
I should have been given some of my money back. I should have bitched like a Karen. I did, however,
I'm surprised you didn't.
play laser tag and beat a lot of people in laser tag. I kicked ass.
Wow.
Most of them
must
were
be
little
really
kids.
bad shots.
Most
because-
of them were little kids.
It's not the size of your opponent, Jerry.
It's every man for this one that we did was like every man for themselves, and your gun tells you how many shots and how many
I
people
see
you've
Brian's
shot.
having holding like 2 guns, like shooting all these 5-year-olds in the laser tag.
They actually make it kind of hard. So
Brian's also really good at karate.
yes, they make it to where you have to use 2 hands on the gun. So you have to put your fingers on the end and press one button, and then use your.
Is
other
anyone
fingers.
entertained by the way he's using his hand right now?
What?
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
That's how I do it. Handles business.
Handles business.
So you're right. You're right, Dave, about the sex drive. It definitely,
Bro.
kills
I didn't
it.
even think about it. I was like,
I still thought about it. Well, sort of. I don't know. It worked actually, but my brain didn't think about it. That's what it was. Usually it's the other way around. But yeah, my Johnson worked. It's just that my brain was like, I could do without it, I guess.
yeah.
That's weird. That's not.
It
Brian.
is.
That's not
it
the Brian
is
I know.
not the Brian you know.
That is not Brian.
It's very weird.
Brian's been replaced by a pod person.
Yeah.
Jesus. And then yesterday, so we were in Pigeon Forge for only one day. It was just yesterday, Labor Day, and we went
Was
to
it packed?
No, so it
Really?
So yes, it was busy, but it was as busy as it normally would be.
Really?
It wasn't like Labor Day you would expect.
I think most people are trying to be outside more, barbecue with their family and
Yeah,
stuff.
we had a good time. Apparently, there was a fair going on in the same town, so maybe a lot of people were there at the
Oh,
fair.
that's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. Dolly Parton's place, Dolly World, is there too. Anyway, we had a good time. We went to Paula Dean's restaurant. I finally got to have the breakfast there. Breakfast at Paula Dean's
Was
is pretty
it
damn good.
everything that you expected?
It was. However,
now, did you do the ride at the WonderWorks after the breakfast or before?
yeah, it was after. It was after. I mean, obviously, breakfast is first, you know.
Oh man, I got some cheat meals. One of them being a huge breakfast when I reach my goal
Yeah.
next week.
Well, hold on, not necessarily, because you could have done brunch or late breakfast and went to WonderWorks
Yeah,
first.
that's true. Yeah, but I shit a lot while I was out there too.
That's normal.
So I've been shitting a lot since ivermectin
Getting all
and
the
COVID.
tapeworms coming out.
I've been shitting
Yeah.
a lot. I've been farting a lot ever since Crystal made pinto beans for me 2 weeks ago. I've been farting like a son of a bitch ever since.
Well, you've been taking shit that's like used to cure colon cancer and blue whales.
Sperm whales. Anyway,
It's cleaning you
all
out,
right,
man.
So at the end of the
Just
day,
water weight.
at the end of the day yesterday, there is well, they call it a mall. It's not really much of a mall. So you go into this thing. I had to use the bathroom. We were about to leave. Get to the top, get to the bathroom. I get out of the bathroom, and there's a doorway right there where you leave. And Crystal and her son were standing on this side of me, and I was over there. And I didn't see anybody else. There was nobody else near because they're about to close up. So I just let out I ripped the biggest fart I've ripped in like forever, guys. This was like a monumental fart. I wish I would have recorded it. It was amazing.
I
And
just realized that has not been happening to me since I started my
No?
diet. Yeah.
Well, listen.
I haven't farted in like 2 months.
Behind me was an old Mexican grandma, about 2 feet from me, and I didn't know it.
She was 1 foot from you until you farted and you blew her back.
And you should have seen the look on Crystal and Riley's face when I farted right there.
Now
it
wait.
was like they didn't know what to do. They were waiting for the lady to say something, but you can tell she's Mexican. You can tell that she Maybe she didn't speak English. I don't know, but she didn't even make a face. She just fucking made a beeline as far away from me
That
as
language
she could.
is universal, Brian. I assure you.
I
So
was waiting for a better story. Like she was like, "Más huele, pendejo."
I wish. Yeah. Cajon.
Dios mío.
Yeah.
now, was it hard and fast, or was it a
It was
lingering,
a long, loud,
like a bear fart?
like a fake fart.
That's what we call them, bear farts.
A big fake
That's what
fart.
me and my college roommates call them.
No smell to it because I just got done pooping, so it was all out of my ass already. So, but I had a good time.
Brian, you just lost most of your smell due to COVID. You don't even know.
It's true. I can smell my farts again. We're good.
Yeah, you just said earlier that your fart smells sweet.
They have a sweeter smell to it. Yeah.
Let me answer
It's
this
actually
guy.
more enjoyable.
Franco, the Cab 45 strap module. You'll have to talk to Chris and Nathan on that. I'm not really sure where they're at on that.
Oh, that's right. They're doing a whole thing about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
module. Yep. Hey, good peoples. Hello there, Mr. Matthew.
Matt Massey.
Horse
That's funny.
farts.
I knew
Horse
a-
farts are
I knew a
loud.
Matt Massey back in Florida.
Yeah.
Is that him?
No,
See,
Horses
he was
are
much
fucking stupid.
I don't even know if he's alive.
No, they're stupid.
You don't like horses?
Nah, yeah,
Good
horses-
Thomas, I'm drinking my black AK.
Black AK. Did you
My
tell them
last
that
one.
story?
Yeah,
got
we
a
talked.
problem?
We said.
Oh, okay.
Tom has a problem with horses now.
Horses suck.
Oh man.
So you have problems with multiple
I
forms
like
of transportation.
Horses are pretty cool, man. They're majestic creatures.
Nah, they're dumb as fuck.
I don't like
Look at Thomas in his fucking sunglasses.
chicks that are really hardcore about horses.
Yes,
Those are
dude,
annoying.
Horses are a chick thing, dude.
I know. I seem
Stay
to
away.
attract all
they,
those.
they say to stay away from those chicks. They're a little crazy.
I wish I would have known.
Yeah.
It's too late now. Married to one.
Uh-oh. Yep. I heard they're also good in bed, but we won't ask you. It's your
Don't
own.
ask,
It's
don't
your own
tell.
business.
No, it's I keep it.
Yeah, horse chicks are crazy.
I fucking hate horses
Well, they say crazy chicks are good in bed.
and cats,
So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Horse chicks.
How do you
crazy
feel about
chicks,
llamas?
llamas.
redheads?
I mean, they're all right.
Speaking of cats,
they
I
they
guess-
ain't ever done
I
anything
guess
to
I have
me.
a
You got
cat.
both.
Guess
I haven't
have
owned
cat
a llama
now.
yet.
You have a cat now?
I guess I
Oh,
have
tell
a
us
cat
about
now.
the story of the cat.
Yeah,
You ended up
So-
with a cat today.
yeah.
You have a cat?
I have a cat now.
Fucking kill it.
Well, I want to preface Donnie's
Before
story.
it makes more cats.
When Donnie was telling someone about the story, I thought they found a cat's severed head in a jar in their yard or something. When
Well, so what happened is I was coming back from, I guess, making coffee or something, and I saw I heard my phone ring, and I always look to see who called, and it was my wife, and I was like, oh gosh, my wife called. So that means
She
something
called me,
serious.
by the way, too.
Yeah.
Apparently it was an emergency.
Called Brian and freaking out, whatever. I called her, and she's like, you know, how much do we really love animals? And I'm like, oh god, what's wrong with our dogs? I thought something was wrong.
Well,
with one of the dogs.
Donnie's got this like love triangle with this moose up in Canada. He really loves animals.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so
You visit this thing every 14 minutes.
I was like,
Moose knuckle.
you know, what's going on? And she's like, I found a kitten with his head in the jar, and I don't know what to do.
And you
It's
thought he
gonna
said
die.
kitten? Kitten's head in the jar?
have
That's what I thought.
and you live with no neighbors. You live
I don't have any.
on a
well,
big
no,
piece-
there's neighbors across.
Giant piece of
you have
land.
a big piece of property. It's not like
Who
a
knows
cat-
where the fuck that
like
thing
where
came
the cat
from?
would come from.
Yeah, I
How
don't-
did the coyotes not get him?
I don't know. I don't know.
So tell us about this cat. His head was in a jar,
I mean, that's really it.
but she had to get the head out.
Kaylee could not get the cat's head out of the jar, but I guess she finally did.
How did she do it?
Butter.
I don't know. I think she tried that.
Some
I don't know.
Some lube.
Some lube.
Bring out the lube?
Is there any
I was gonna
lubricant laying around
me,
by chance?
You asked me how to do it,
Maybe.
and my theory was to get some like linesman pliers or some kind
Hey,
of
Brian.
wire cutters.
if you got to lube up the cat to get out of the jar, what kind of lube is that?
It's pussy lube.
Pussy lube.
So I was gonna say,
It was a complete catastrophe.
Jesus.
I am not feline about this.
Fuck, Donnie.
Donnie,
I got
it
a
could
bunch
have been
of,
catastrophic.
I got a bunch of NSV5s I got to finish right now.
All right, my question to you, Donnie.
Yeah,
Are there more cats?
yeah, there are, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
Where are they? Are they under the shed? you
No,
said?
there's like this. there's this little building that's right by my yard. We think they're living in that because my dogs like to bark at it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, at this
they're
rate,
just in that
Donnie,
little building.
if you left the door to your house slightly ajar, you might get another one.
Jesus, Jake. I can see your dogs doing very well with kittens.
It's nice, Jake.
Yep.
Your dogs, even though they can be rambunctious, I can see them doing really well with kittens. Just loving on them and giving kisses and licks.
As long as it's not a fluffy cat.
Yeah.
But you're gonna keep the cats outside because that's where they're from anyway.
I had to piss. I'm sorry, but when you got to go, you got to go.
This is true.
It's true.
Got to.
Gato.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Fucking.
It's Spanish for kitty cat.
Gotcha. That's funny.
Good eye, Brian.
Yeah. Turn that mic off. Anyway, so you got cats. So did she go out and get some cat food and all that shit?
Dude, I don't even know. I haven't been home yet, so.
Can I go to your house and pet your pussy?
No.
Oh, damn. That took way too long.
I was trying to come up with something witty, and it just wasn't.
Nah.
My brain synapses aren't firing.
The cool thing about having cats outside is they'll take care of like rodents and shit. So
Right.
cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
As such.
apparently it's not so different than what's already happened. Like they've been living in this building, so really, I've had cats already. You know.
I'm just curious where they came from.
Hell.
Yeah, I guess hell.
Thomas loves cats. He loves
I got
cats and he
two
loves to
cats.
run.
I got 2 cats. I got a litter robot.
I used to
now.
like running. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
I've
used
lived.
to like
I've
running
grown
a
up with
lot.
cats all my life. I like cats.
I don't mind cats, but I don't
Unfortunately, I grew up with a lot of cats. My parents, both sides, my mom's side and my dad's side, fucking cats. Like 8 cats per fucking. So I could never get away from cats.
It's a lot of cats, Brian.
Yeah, people, my friends would make fun of me because my house smelled like cat piss all the time because the litter boxes and
Some deep trauma here
yeah,
to get into this.
it's probably why I have respiratory issues.
Maybe.
My son apparently is quite allergic to cats.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when his eyes are always watering because we try to keep everything clean, but like
They
for instance the couch, like maybe if we didn't vacuum the couch or something, his eyes will start watering as soon as and he likes cats,
Right.
and so there's 2 cats at his mom's, 2 cats at my house, and he just can't get away from them. If it starts to get any worse, we're gonna have to figure something out because it's only gotten bad this year,
Right.
so
Yeah.
it sucks. Yeah, cat piss does smell. That's why I got the litter robot. The litter robot is amazing. It's
Brian
expensive
was
as
so
shit.
happy to buy this thing.
Yeah,
It was.
it was the most expensive,
$530. I gotta
stupid
go.
thing I've ever bought. Like it's just for I didn't need. I spent like $500 on something I totally didn't need, but I really didn't.
Cookie
need it.
likes it.
Yeah. So the thing is my cat Cookie does not like sharing a litter box with other cats.
Cookie
As
cat.
long as you keep it clean, he'll be cool with it. Well, that's the thing. I couldn't keep a litter box clean enough for him, so the litter robot fucking does it itself.
I have
You out
to
of here,
go.
Donnie?
Yeah, I have to go.
Bye,
Take care
Donnie.
of yourself,
Bye, everybody.
buddy. Be good.
Have fun.
See ya.
Have fun in Ohio.
Donnie's
tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Donnie fucking goes to Canada all the time, and he says he's going to like. He says he's going to Ohio. It's basically the same thing. Canada is a giant Ohio, or one of the Dakotas, whichever one's on top. I don't know. I can't tell.
There's only a
Probably
side
North
north.
Dakota. That's the one on top.
It's a giant
East
Ohio.
Dakota.
There's a fucking lake.
Yeah, there's a lake.
There's a lot of them.
There's fucking water up there and shit.
Yeah, and
They're pretty great.
Donnie's he's all the time up in Canada. I don't know.
He has gone to Canada one time, a couple times.
He
I've
goes
been to
he goes
Canada
to
one
like
time.
feed his moose or pet it or something. I don't know what he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
up
yeah.
He's in
there,
Banff that
but he
one
goes
time.
up there all the time.
Yeah.
I went to Canada once to get to Terra.
I need to get my passport redone so I can go places. I want to go to China with you one time. China. I guess whenever COVID's done with.
I need to go to China, so yeah.
China.
Hey, look at what do you do to re-up on your passport? You just go to the post office
yeah,
or something?
They do that passport stuff there, yeah.
Okay. That's where I got it the first time, like 20 years ago.
Damn it, Brian.
Yeah, a lot's changed in 20 years. Quite a large man.
A lot of man. You got to fit in that passport photo.
Hmm. You know what? Actually, with passports, don't you just give them a picture?
Yeah,
They don't
actually,
take it for you. I
Yeah,
think
you,
you just
have to bring one.
I like. Maybe I could like Photoshop me a little skinnier, maybe my face.
You get the China and be like, this is not you.
You're such a large man. But they look after like large American men as with power.
Brad
don't they?
Pitt.
Yeah.
And you said with like dudes with facial hair.
Yeah.
Same deal.
That means you're smart and wise. and
Fuck
such.
yeah. I wear glasses and shit. I'm smart. Although everybody in China probably wears glasses.
Nah.
No, just the American Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The hell?
Glasses are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So-
I get mine at like Zinni.com and get them real cheap. That's why they break all the time.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
buy one good pair.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd still break them, and then I'm out even more money. You know?
Did Dave leave?
Yeah, he had to go back. To
No,
build
he's Dave
speakers.
Lieb.
Yes. Nah, he had to go build speakers and shit.
Speakers and shit.
We're just gonna go ahead and end it. I just wanted to be on here real quick, get some content on the channel. It's been a while. I had COVID. I farted in front of an old Mexican lady,
Yep,
and
yep.
I was too fat for the ride.
Yeah.
And
This is all true.
I'm back now. Everything's good. Thomas has got his pit vipers on,
And Donnie's leaving for Canada
yeah.
again.
And Jake hates shipping companies.
Oh, my God.
And
Yes.
that's it, guys. I hope everybody has a great evening.
Adios.
Take care of yourselves. Next time we get on here, we're probably going to have Derek on. We're going to talk about our little adventure with MotorTrend Network. You guys take